the CPO officers were there. They would bring the bag to him that he would put the money in. Is that correct?
I never see him putting the money. So it's you putting the...
You saw them bring the bag to him?
Yes.
Now, witness 3 gave evidence, and we have his transcript. In order to save time, I'm just going to read to you because I don't think the chair has it, but the record will speak for itself. But he was asked, I think by me or by Mr. Pretorius, and just to put it on record where it is chaired, witness 3, transcript 8 May 2021, page 78, line 6 to 79, line 17. Now, there he says he did not see where the bag had come from, and he didn't know where the bag had come from, and his evidence, none of his evidence indicated that he had ever seen a bag being brought to Mr. Gigaba and then the bag being taken back to the car at the Gupta residence. Do you want to comment on his evidence in that regard?
So in terms of that, Malusi had like 4 protectors. So it's not like everything was done by one protector. If witness 3 said that, that was witness 3. There were other protectors because Malusi had 4 protectors. And also when we're leaving, it was him carrying the bag. So he never said to them, come and take the bag back.
Your evidence is the bag would be brought to him by the close protection officers. Is that right? On each occasion?
Because he will leave the bag in the boot. Every time when we go, there was a certain way.
No, but just answer yes or no. Was the bag brought to him? Because that's your evidence.
Yes.
Yes. And now, witness 3, who says he was there on, I think it was 16 occasions in 2013, never once witnessed the bag, the request for the bag to be brought to him or the bag being brought to him. So your evidence is in conflict with what his evidence is in that regard. And in fact, he goes further in saying that he never saw where the bag came from. So he never saw the bag being returned to the boot of the motor vehicle.
Then I saw it.
And furthermore, witness 3 never talks about you being at the Gupta residence. There's no reference to you being at the Gupta residence with Mr. Gigaba.
We used to go there. At different times he used to go there by himself. There are times we'll go with them without me, and sometimes we will go together without them. So we were there in different times. And not all the time he will go with his 4 protectors. Sometimes we'll go with 1 protector, sometimes he will go with all of them, and sometimes we will go all of us. So you can't just put everything in 1 protector.
You know, sorry, carry on.
So, which means now you only believe witness 3, like it was Manus was only with 1 person, because we were there in different times, all of us.
Was witness 3 there when? Sorry, are you not finished? Continue.
So witness 3 saw what he saw, I saw what I saw. But what I'm telling you, most of the time I was there with him, and there were a lot of times Malusi will be there without me. He will tell me that he's going there. So what happens when I'm not there, I don't know. But what I'm talking about is when I was present.
When something would be on the paper, Malusi would never tell me. So I will hear maybe when people are sending me messages, oh, sorry about what happened. Do you recall that evidence?
Yes.
And then on the previous page, page 214, you also said that you were not even allowed to watch the news most of the time or read newspapers as well. The sentence starts with, I do not even understand why he will talk about the media. Do you have that?
Yes, I see that.
Now, you also said that Mr. Gigaba was upset when you surprised him in his study and said, why did you not knock on the door? Is that right? Is that because he didn't want you to see what he was doing with the cash that you allegedly saw? Is that what you inferred from him being startled? You're not sure. And anyway, I want to put to you that the evidence that I have referred you to now at page 214 and 215, and your evidence about him reprimanding you about not knocking when you surprised him in his study is inconsistent with someone who would have willingly and openly taken you to the Gupta home, where you would be privy to what was going to be discussed in the meetings, because your evidence is you heard this beforehand, and being privy to all the information that you say Mr. Gigaba told you in your statement. And I'm going to argue that your evidence in that regard is so improbable that it should be rejected. You can comment if you want, you don't have to.
I think the reason he was shocked, because to me, when you say the money is for the money is for elections, and then because most of the time you will say you will declare things is either the gift, you will declare them to Parliament. So now when you're packing the money on the safe, if the money is for elections, why are you packing it at home? Because you're supposed to take it to the, I don't know, it's supposed to go to Parliament or do Tweedy, because he said he was the head of elections raising money. So why are you packing it at home? Maybe that was his shock on it.